Hello. So, nice short video for this one. This is for learning the G major scale if you haven't done G major before. Okay, so if you've done D major and A major and you are quite confident with those and you've been practicing them for a few weeks or maybe a few months with me, and they're the scales you've only done so far, D major, A major, I'd like you to try learning G major now. Okay, it's a bit more challenging because you go on all four strings. Okay, so it's a longer scale. It's called a 2-octave scale. And an octave is 8 notes, so it's 2 lots of 8 notes. It's actually 15, not 16, just because one note in the middle is the same. Anyway, it's a longer scale. And on the A string and the E string, you've got low second fingers, which means your 1 and 2 are close together. This is extra helpful if you're nearly about to do grade 1. And if you're in orchestra, sometimes we have pieces where you have to do 1 and 2 next to each other. So that's good practice for this. Okay, so this is a bit more of a challenging scale. So only try and do this if you're pretty confident with D major and A major. Okay, right. So it starts on the G string, and the first half of the scale starts exactly like D major, in that you play on the G string and you climb all the way up the G string and then all the way up the D string like this. So that's the first half of the scale. But then it carries on. So then you go onto the A string and you climb up again. Same thing, you climb up with your fingers, but when you do your 2, you have to put it right next to your 1. Now, if you've got stickers, I've probably given you a 1, a high 2 sticker, and a 3. Okay, so you'll just know that you've got a space between 1 and 2. Now, all you have to do is just put your 2 right next to your 1, so you can see your high 2 sticker. You don't put anything on it. And when you get to your 3, just be careful and make sure you stretch it up to where the 3 sticker is. Don't put it where the 2 sticker is. So now you've got a gap between your 2 and your 3. Got it? So it's A, 1, low 2, right next to the 1, and then your 3, there's a gap between 2 and 3. Okay? There's one more tricky thing to remember. Then you go onto the E string, and you do E, 1, low 2 on E, and you don't do your 3rd finger. The top note of the scale is 2 on E because that note is called G. E, F sharp, G. That's the top note of the scale. Then you go all the way back down again, just like you do with the other scales. Okay, so I'll show you and I'll talk you through it. Just watch this, okay? So I start on the G string. I do normal fingers. Normal fingers on the D string. Now careful, look, A, 1, low 2, stretch a bit, 3, E string, 1, low 2, go back down, 1, E, 3 on A, low 2 on A, 1, A, 3 on D, back to normal 2. And that's the end. So it's a bit longer. Okay, hopefully you understand that. Now you should try and play along with me. So, get your violin up, check it's nice and straight, check your wrist is low but relaxed, so not pushing out and not flat against the violin, nice and low. Get your bow and your bow arm nice and high on the G string, ready to do normal fingers on the G string and D string. I will call out when we get to the A string, you're going to have to watch out for doing a low 2, and then the same on the E string, low 2. And then once you get to 2 on E, go back down. Don't do 3 on E. Okay, so starting on G, ready, go. G, 1, 2, 3, D string, 1, 2, 3, A string, 1, low 2, stretch a bit, 3, E string, 1, low 2, then 1, E, 3 on A, low 2 on A, 1 on A, 3 on D, normal 2, 1, D, D, 3 on G, 2, 1, G. Whew, lots to think about, huh? So we'll try it again, a little bit faster. I'm not going to talk you through it now. So if you feel like you need to repeat that, rewind the video and do that again with me talking, okay? Right, ready to try again? I'm just going to turn my phone on silent and naughty. Ready to try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. So try that a few times before you try to get it faster, okay? So keep it slow for now. Well done.